man ang iyong hilig, ano man ang iyong ibig, kahit saan ka mang panig. Wazzup Pilipinas, pagkain man o pagyaman.
I can't really describe it. I'm happy that I'm still around. Kind of relieved. Because I always thought na, at first I wasn't really that serious with it kasi my first 2 years, parang I was thinking I'll just stop and get a real job eventually. Pero, well, 12 years later, we're still here, so it's a good thing.
Sir, what is the difference between yung years ago, parang sabihin natin yung humor before and now?
Yung humor ko, me.
Yeah, when it comes to comedy before and now, paano mo siya na, parang nakakonect?
There are certain jokes naman kasi that are timeless. Like, some of my jokes that I used tonight were jokes I've used siguro 3-4 years ago. But some of them need to be updated. Like the FaceTime joke, that used to be a 3G joke eh. Diba uso na yung mga Nokia na 3G na hindi masyado nag-pick up yung 3G calls. So I used to have a joke like that. Eventually, nagkaroon ng FaceTime. So, inayos-ayos ko lang ng konti. So, parang sometimes you have to adapt, especially if it's about technology. Certain jokes naman, minsan magpapalit ka lang ng characters. Like if it's, if you do jokes about politics, mababa yung shelf life nun eh. So I really avoid that. So most of my jokes are really observational stuff na I can use over and over again, or I can add new stuff.
Sir, who's your inspiration when it comes to like sa comedy ninyo? Inspiration?
Well, I guess it's the people who come to watch me because you always owe it to your audience. Without them, walang show pag walang taong manonood sa'yo, di ba? So I'm inspired by the people who choose to watch me, who choose to support me, come to my shows, follow me on social media, stuff like that. They inspire me to be a better performer. Every time I'm on stage, I have that back of my head, I have to be good for my audience.
Before you start a sketch, do you like do rituals or something?
Yeah, before I was really superstitious. I'd go as far as wearing the same thing or doing exactly the same thing the night before. Now it's more of I have to be relaxed before the show. So normally I don't if I have business stuff I have to attend to with my agent, I never do it before a show. So I try to relax myself. I try to come early to avoid traffic para hindi mainit ulo ko before going up on stage.
Is it a tough competition mag-stand up?
Well, yeah, in the beginning there weren't too many of us but now there are other people who have through the years naglitawan na new comedians, new groups, and the atmosphere isn't really that friendly. But that's really how it is when it comes to this is a business, and I guess we're competing for venues, we're competing for fans, and sometimes in the course of that it can be nasty. But I just ignore them. I keep to myself and I do my own thing. I'm in constant competition with myself, and I don't let negative stuff bother me.
Any tips for those aspiring comedians?
Well,
do you want to be the next you?
Yeah, if you want, you shouldn't aspire to be the next anybody. If you're doing this, maybe you can be inspired by certain people. You can say you're inspired by my comedy, but you have to do it for yourself, and you have to have your own reason why you do something like this. And you should never do it for the money. It should be because you're genuinely happy to make people around you happy as well.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Wazzup Pilipinas.
Ay, sir, kailangan nyo na kayo sabihin.
Howdy humans, Unson here. Wazzup Pilipinas.
na sa Wazzup Pilipinas. Ibuti ng mundo, kainin ang gusto, alamin ng tamang daan kung paano ako maseso. Kasama ang buong tropa ng Wazzup Pilipinas, aming ibibigay sa madla at ipapadanas. Ang saya ng Wazzup Pilipinas, tutok na sa Wazzup Pilipinas. Ang saya dito sa Pilipinas, ihahatid sa inyo ng Wazzup Pilipinas.